to do to work this out so we keep both of you
He's
guys in
making you the
Minnesota?
GM, KJ.
What can we
He's
do?
making you the GM.
That's above me, man. That's above me. Like I said, I did my work, so that's on them.
Right. Yeah, that is kind of our attitude is we do have a lot of work to do between September and February. And then when it gets to February and March, now we kind of are passive, and it's like, all right, we hired an agent. The team has their role. Let's just see what happens. And we kind of become like everybody else.
Yeah, just kind of sit back and be bystanders, right?
Because our work's done.
But, like, you got to think a little bit like we got something going here.
No doubt.
Like, we don't want to break this up, right?
Oh, no doubt. I think, like I said, we're an ascending football team and a locker room that you like being around, players you like playing with.
Right.
I'm sure a lot of teams would say that probably because you build relationships and you love the people you know. But the reality of the NFL is you just don't know.
Yeah.
As Kirk Cousins and KJ Osborne with us last week in Las Vegas. There are the odds courtesy of DraftKings. Kirk Cousins' landing spot for 2024, currently the only negative territory favorite, the Vikings. He sticks around, bet 200 to win 100. And then the next, the Falcons, 3-1. Steelers, 8-1, equal with the Patriots and the Raiders. Longer shot the Commanders. That I would take the Commanders off the board. And then a few others on there, Titans, Broncos, 49ers, Buccaneers. Based upon conversations I had last week in the general vicinity of the time frame that we had Kirk Cousins and KJ Osborne on the program, I would say that the Falcons and the Steelers are the two teams to watch if he doesn't stay with the Vikings. And Vikings, I haven't written this yet just because it's been a busy week. But Vikings, like, if you want this guy, and I don't know if you do, maybe you're just trying to make it look like, oh, darn, we tried, but it didn't work out. Don't be mad at us, we tried. If they want him, they're screwing this up. Because if they wait to see what someone else will offer before they make their best offer, they will have waited too long. At some point, between Kirk Cousins and Mrs. Cousins, his wife Julie, one of the two of them or both simultaneously are going to say, you know what? Let's go to the place that put the money on the table without feeling like they were forced to do it. Let's go to the place where it feels like we're wanted. It's not going to be easy to uproot the family, but let's go. Oh, and his wife grew up in Alpharetta, Georgia, and her parents still live there. The Vikings are playing a dangerous game of chicken here if they want him. If they want him. Maybe they don't, and they're looking for a way to ease out of it. But if they want him, Ziggy, Mark, Kevin, Kwesi, you're going to blow it. You need to get it done now. You definitely need to get it done before Mike McCartney, his agent, goes to Indianapolis and has all the tampering meetings that we know are going to occur. Because he's going to come out of Indy knowing exactly what the Falcons will pay, exactly what anyone else will pay, and it's going to be too late. I guarantee you got 10 days, Vikings. You got 10 days. The clock is ticking. You got 10 days. If you wait, Kirk's going to be gone. And if you don't want him, that's fine. But if you want him, you better get your asses moving.
Well, look, I think that the Falcons would make a lot of sense, not just from those standpoints that you mentioned, but he'd be going to an offense that he would be pretty familiar with, right? Zach Robinson is the new offensive coordinator of the Atlanta Falcons under Raheem Morris. Where does he come from? The Los Angeles Rams. Where did Kevin O'Connell come from? The Los Angeles Rams. So, for all of those reasons, the Falcons do look like a very attractive option. And then think about the weapons that he would be playing with, right? And, we've talked about this before. Oh, man, the Falcons have Bijan Robinson and Drake London and Kyle Pitts and la. Like, they've got good dudes. It's just been a matter of, well, do you have the quarterback to distribute the ball? Do you have the offensive scheme that's right for that? So, man, if it's not the Vikings, the Falcons, I think, do make a lot of sense.
And the Vikings better be thinking about how their fans are going to react to this, because the Falcons are one of the worst teams he could go to, because the ardent fan base, the members who have been locked in for a while, still vividly recall the 1998 championship game when the Falcons came to the Metrodome and beat the Vikings. So I don't know what their plan is. Whatever it is, if it is moving on from Kirk Cousins, they better start getting their fans to become, comfortable with that, if that's where it's going. And if you want him, you better get uncomfortable quickly about the prospect of waiting much longer to put the money on the table. DraftKings Sportsbook is an official sports betting partner of the NBA. And this season, new customers deposit $5 and get a bonus back of up to $1,000 if your first bet does not hit. Download the app and use the promo code PFTLive when you sign up. DraftKings Sportsbook, the crown is yours, and please always wager responsibly. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.